Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Kieran Penrose. That's me in the picture there. Welcome to a video in my mini series on YouTube on make money online from home. This video is specifically about how can you get traffic to your website? Yes, your website. And not just any old traffic, but cost-effective traffic in a sustainable and actually very exciting way. Because if you stay with me for the next couple of minutes, I've got something genuinely exciting to share with you, which can have a profound impact on growing your business and help you get in ahead of the crowd. So, traffic. In the last couple of videos, I've been talking a lot on focusing on traffic. In fact, at the time of recording, in the last couple of weeks, Russell Brunson's new book, Traffic Secrets, has come out, and it's already a bestseller. He's already sold over 60,000 copies within the first 2 weeks of it being on sale. So we know traffic is important for business. It is like oxygen. You can have the best product, you can have the best service, you can have the best website, the best funnel. But if you don't get traffic to it, what's the point? So every online business needs traffic, but not just once, day in, day out, month in, month out, again and again. We know the traffic's there, but how can you tap into it? One of the ways of doing that is through search engine traffic, because we know search engine traffic is very targeted because people are going in, are searching for your product or searching for your service. That's what they're putting into the search engine. Or they're putting in and looking for solutions to problems. Unlike, say, something like Facebook and Instagram, where people are having social time, they're relaxing, and you're trying to grab their attention, you're trying to interrupt them and convince them and entice them over to your product or service. Search traffic is much more targeted, and there's much more of a sense of urgency that comes with it. There are limitations, though, because with search traffic, particularly paid traffic, it can be expensive. If you want to be on the first page of Google and on the top of the YouTube rankings, to buy an ad there day in, day out, month in, month out, to know and have that certainty of traffic coming to your business, we know that adds up, and we're going to look at some numbers in a moment. Imagine for a moment, just what if you could find a way to get that same previously paid traffic on the first page of Google, on the top of the YouTube rankings? What if you could get that for free? And that was evergreen. So it did keep coming to you week after week, month after month, year after year. Well, that's what I'd like to talk to you about over the next couple of minutes. First of all, let's have a look at a couple of costs. So we mentioned paid traffic. It can be great because it's targeted and it has that sense of urgency there, but it is costly. So I've just picked out a couple of examples literally earlier on today from Neil Patel's Uber Suggest site, looking at one local service, one online or digital product, a physical product or e-commerce, and if you're a consultant or if you're a coach, to help you thrive and grow in this uncertain economy. Because we know it's possible, but it does require a significant monthly investment, which at the moment is only affordable by a select few. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. So on the first row here, I've looked at a local service. In this case, I've just pulled out the search term for car dent repair, but this could be a plumber. It could be a roofer. It could be anybody who's offering that local service. In this case, for car dent repair, it's getting 6,600 searches, but the cost per click to be on the first page of Google is over $4. So if you were doing that and getting that traffic every month, it's a lot of money. It's a big investment. What about an online course? If you had a digital product or an online course, so in this case, I've looked for the search term affiliate marketing for beginners. So it's quite a long tail word. There are 1,000 searches for that at a cost per click to be on the first page of Google day in, day out of almost $6. Again, that adds up over the month, never mind what it would be over the year. If you had a product or an e-commerce product, I've picked out a slightly more unusual now, a more niche one or a more niche one, as the Europeans would say. Nail clippers for dogs. Just a little bit of fun there. Nail clippers for dogs. Even nail clippers for dogs, would you believe it, gets 1,300 searches at a much cheaper, less competition there, at a much cheaper cost per click at just 76 cents. But it's still the best part of $1,000 a month. Or last one, if you're a consultant, if you're offering a consultancy service of whatever type, or in this case, I've looked at executive coaching, there's over 6,500 searches per month at over $9 per search. Again, if you want to do that and be on the first page of Google day in, day out, and make the most of that volume of searches, that's going to cost you a pretty penny. So is there a better way? What if, and just imagine for a moment, if you could get free ads, the equivalent of free ads every day on the two biggest search engines. So if you could get onto the first page of Google for your key search terms for your product or service or your business or your website. So here, you've probably already seen this at some point, but when you're searching on Google for something, there's now something called the Google carousel. Now, apologies for the small print and the small font, because this is a screenshot from earlier on today of the first page of Google. You can see here the point that has the biggest real estate, that has the biggest visual impact, that draws the eye, is the Google carousel. Imagine if you could get into the Google carousel day in, day out for free. The equivalent of you having a billboard on page one of Google, which normally would have cost you a lot of money to pay for it on those cost per click. But instead of paying on a cost per click basis, imagine if you could get that for free. Now, not only that, if you're able to get on the first page of Google through this method, you would also be on the first page of YouTube, aiming for the top three, probably the top one with a little bit of time and effort, possibly multiple slots. So not just one slot, but possible multiple slots down this listing in prime positions. And again, all for free through this method. So what's this method about? Well, it's your way potentially of getting free targeted traffic every single day from the two biggest search engines on the planet. It's by a guy called Paul Murphy, who's a Brit. Paul's been doing this for a couple of years. He's now making over 100,000 per month. Mike Fulsane describes him as his underground superstar. He's not one of these big gurus. He's not one of the big names that you would know. He's not a Mike Fulsane, who's one of the big names in the internet marketing industry, but he knows his stuff, and he's quite a humble, genuine, lovely guy. Now, full disclosure here, I'm a fan because I bought his system just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm blown away by it. I think it's a fantastic system, super user friendly. So I mentioned Mike Fulsane. I first came across Paul Murphy just a few weeks ago because I was on a webinar with Mike Fulsane, and he started telling a story about one of his top affiliates who was always coming in the top 3 positions for his recent software launches. So that's things like Groove Pages, Groove Funnels, Webinar Jam, and others. And he mentioned this guy called Paul Murphy. And he hadn't come across or heard of Paul Murphy before either. And so, as Mike does, he got in contact with Paul and said, look, you're always one of my superstars. You're always in the top 3 positions. You're usually number 1 or number 2 position. Do you mind sharing what are you doing and how are you doing it? So Mike twisted Paul's arm in order to come on one of the calls with his tribe to help share some of his techniques and methods at how he's been super successful, super consistent at getting this evergreen traffic, being on page number 1 on Google, in essence for free, and at the top of the YouTube rankings. Now, Paul's got so good at this, his clients now pay him $15,000 a pop in order to get similar results for them. The great thing about that, though, you don't have to pay that amount because Paul has just come out with a new course, and hence why I'm sharing this slideshow with you today. It's a super friendly course. It's got detailed step-by-step videos. Paul's a genuine, down-to-earth guy. He wants to make a difference. He wants to make an impact. And as I say, as I've been selling online since just for the last 6 years, been fortunate to make over $1 million online, but I haven't come across something this good, this effective for a relatively cheap investment for the return that you get. It's pure white hat, it's free traffic, and it is evergreen. This will continue to grow. If you do it and set it up in the right way, like Paul teaches, it will continue to grow. Now, he's done it on the basis of reverse engineering what Google wants, and then giving Google and YouTube what they want. So not trying to do black hat, not trying to take hacks, not trying to take shortcuts. He's tried and tested and reversed engineered, and in essence, give them what they want. He lays it out in a very simple to follow process, quite detailed step to step. He has a weekly call and a check-in webinar as well. So if you've got any questions, or if you want to know how to tweak it and adapt it for your particular market or website or affiliate offers, genuinely, it's really, really good stuff. Paul, though, gives you all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle. Everything that he's got within his training course is enough to set yourself up either as an affiliate marketer or to drive traffic to your own products, your own offers, your own website, to potentially make a massive difference, a profound impact on how well your business is doing and how well you can sleep at night. So if you'd like to know more, and if you'd like to be one of the first, get in on one of the first waves, because this course has only been around literally for a few months, even though he's been working with private clients for over a year. He's fine-tuned it, he's perfected it. So he's not just getting the results himself, he's now got proof with his beta testers of students that they can also get the same proof. So if you'd like to hear how and why his Google ranking system works so effectively, go to bit.ly, bit.ly/no paid ads. bit.ly/no paid ads to find out more. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for your time for watching this video. I hope you found parts of it useful and inspiring. Please do, as ever, like, share and comment, particularly share if you know somebody else who's maybe struggling at the moment or would like extra traffic, or you know the impact that that can make for them, difference for their family and their business. Please do subscribe as well, so you're the first ones to hear about future videos. And if you'd like to know more about Paul Murphy and his Google ranking system, then go to bit.ly/no paid ads. Look forward to seeing and talking to you on the next video.